Hey, you want to go outside?
Where?
You
Out there?
Do you want to ride the quad?
Yeah.
You want to ride the quad, bud? Is it going to be fun? Okay.
You want to go work in the garden?
Want to go to the garden? Yeah. The garden? Out there? You've been cooped up a whole lot lately, huh? Huh? You've been cooped up?
You want to go outside?
On the quad.
This.
It's Mama's puppy.
This is your new charge. You got to take care of her and Wyatt, okay? Yeah. Now you got 2 babies to look out for. Good girl. Okay, enough licking. This is your new baby. Yeah. That's your new baby. Good girl.
Having fun in the garden?
Yes, I'm so glad to be out here.
Been inside for quite a while, huh?
Too long.
A whole week.
I need to be.
Brittany's ready to pull her hair out after 1 week of resting from having a baby.
I need to be outside. Well, you guys are all out here. I'm inside alone.
We didn't just have a baby.
I want to be with you guys.
Here's the garden so far. This is the watermelon right there. Figured it could all kind of vine out this way. There's my electroculture rod, and there's my other electroculture rod. I don't know if it's nonsense and what have you, but hey, why not give it a try? If it helps, it helps. So basically the idea is the ambient energy or electricity that's in the air gets attracted to the wire and gets put down into the soil. And it's supposed to help with keeping pests away and making the soil a little bit better for the plants. But yeah, these are all potatoes here where it's a blank canvas. This was a little tent for those herbs that I put in that I'd never seen outside. Gave them a day without direct sunlight so they wouldn't bake. But there's the mint, basil, Swiss chard, a broccoli plant because why not, Then there's rosemary and 2 sages. These are a bunch of different peppers. This is a hot Portugal, an Italia, a bird's eye, a cayenne, a jalafuego, and another jalafuego. And then I'm not sure what that one is. I'm pretty sure that one's just a regular jalapeno. And then I'm going to plant 2 more jalapenos right there, which we got at the feed store the other day. These are all the tomatoes. And the other electroculture rod. Hopefully it works. Got that copper, it was scrap from work. And I've been seeing all these videos on it, so I thought it'd be a fun little project. Be all sorts of different tomatoes. We got black beauties, we've got early girls, we've got black something else, and then a variation of different colored tomatoes over there in that corner. And here we got a couple of suckers that I picked off and planted. One looks like it's going to take, the other one, not so much. And yellow zucchini, those are cucumbers. I'm going to plant another couple of cucumbers there, and hopefully they climb up the fence. And also hopefully nothing eats it from the other side, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. This here is a bunch of onions and garlic and elephant garlic and red shallots. I believe those are the red shallots that are starting to finally sprout. These are all white onions. This is our pumpkin. These are the new plants I just got. There's another, I like cherry tomatoes a lot, so I got a cherry tomato plant, some dill, some lavender, a couple of jalapenos, parsley, an echinacea for good medicinal purposes. I believe that's another dill. That one I'm not 100% sure. What is that? What was it again? That there is, oh, another type of rosemary. Oh, cool. And then that one's the other cucumber with the big vine. A butternut squash. And that one looks like some more lavender. And that one is a chamomile. That's it. Here's the strawberry patch that we just did. That's not going to be too spectacular this year, but next year it should be nuts. And our massive rhubarb that's been here for who knows how long. We really need to start collecting some of that and making some stuff with it. That's just a little bit more of a mature strawberry plant that I planted, so hopefully we can get some actual good berries off of that one. And yeah, a lot of these plants were here and they were perennial, so I just left them. That's why there's two more. I think that's just another type of mint right here. Those other tomatoes I was telling you about. This is all about 90% raspberry. I need to clean it out. There's a bunch of pfeffels and daisies and what looks like stinging nettle, but I don't think it's stinging nettle. Yeah, these beautiful peonies, I believe they're called, were here already. This is basically, I think you can tell where I stopped weeding. But this was all completely packed with knee-high weeds. But yeah, these raspberries just kind of sprouted up from this side. That's some spearmint. And then some flowers that were planted probably right when my parents bought the place, just to make it look a little nicer in the garden. So I figure why not keep them until they're taking up space, and then I can just transplant them. But there's the massive mound of weeds that was just pulled out of here yesterday, and I'm going to add to it with the rest of it. Then I'm going to turn the soil, add in a little bit of compost and a whole bunch of ash. I've been burning all the lawn trimmings, making a really good ash for the garden. Hopefully it'll keep the soil nice. But when I was weeding, this garden was completely filled with worms, which I love. You know, that means the soil's good and vibrant and alive. You know, it should be a really, really good little ecosystem for growing everything we need. I got that wheelbarrow yesterday, or 2 days ago, and man, that has come in handy. And yeah, this is the garden so far. I'm really happy with it. It's coming along good. It's been a ton of work, but hey, you sleep better when you work real hard. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a nice video of the finished product once it's done, but for now, this is where we're at, and I am happy with it. How about you, babe? Are you happy with it?
You've been doing so much work out here.
Well, this is important. This is it's not just fun, which it is. I have a great time doing it. I really enjoy gardening, but it's also, you know, necessary. You know, you never know when you won't be able to go to the grocery store and just pick up anything you want. So we wanted to have a nice big garden where we could just continue to can and hopefully sometime soon dehydrate, but those machines are pretty darn expensive, and the budget's pretty thin right now because of the cabin we're about to build. But yeah, very happy with it so far. Hopefully this garden will be weeded and turned today, but that's a big job, just turning the soil. I'll try to get about 10 inches deep and turn it, and then break up all the clods with the pitchfork, which is over by the fire. I was breaking up the big clumps of ash over there. Yeah, this is a nice big dog kennel that my boss gave me. I was really, really thankful for it, because this we can put around our hen house when we finally get it here. And it'll be one more barrier for us to be able to hear something getting after the birds. You know, we got 3 ducks right now, but we're planning on getting some chickens once we find some. And that'll just kind of be its little barrier. It's got a door that swings open and shut. And then we're probably going to take a big piece of the chain link don't know if you can see it, but way over there, there's a dog kennel. I don't know if you can really see it, but anyway, there's a big dog kennel over there made out of chain link. And we are hoping to make a nice little roof for it as well. Just make it a little harder, and then probably bend some rebar into some V shapes and hammer that into the ground so it can't go nowhere. Nobody can push it over, or no animals can push it over anyway. We're real excited about getting the bottom portion of the property done, and that's going to start in a little over a week once my dad and my father-in-law get here. We got a bulldozer rented. We're going to clear the footprint of the cabin we're building, and then probably a couple other areas for, like, say, livestock and a barn and a big garden. And we've got a lot of trees to pull, but it's going to be fun. We're going to stack up firewood for years, and we're going to use a big chipper to get rid of most of the limbs, and we can use that as another big compost and make some more great dirt for our garden. And I'm just excited. I feel incredibly blessed. You know, thank God that we had this opportunity to come here where we're a little bit closer to family and friends. And not that we didn't have friends at Willoughby, but you know, this is just a lot more family around and a few good friends. But we sure miss our friends up there where Willoughby is. And it was really hard. It was really hard to leave, but it wound up being the best thing I could do for the kids. You know, I want Wyatt to grow up with friends and to play baseball and to have all the good times that I had when I was a little boy. And I can't wait to go to the games. It's going to be a blast. Be the loudest dad out there. But, we do love it here. It's beautiful. We've had great contacts with the community. Everybody that we meet just seems to be very happy and welcoming. They're a little bit happier when I tell them we've been here for about 4 years instead of me saying I came straight from California. But you know, they seem to take a real shine to us, and you know, we got plugged into a local church a bit, and you know, we're excited to really set our roots down and just raise a family here and enjoy life. Hopefully we can you know, really make a go of it here. As of right now, I'm still working back and forth between here and California. I'm there for about 4.5 months out of the year, which is getting harder and harder to do, but you know, as long as I can do it, I consider it a blessing, and I don't want to throw it away. So once the back and forth thing stops, we'll be up here full time and I can find work, you know, but we can also try to start our own small business, you know, maybe selling some produce or the beef jerky that we make, or maybe some tinctures. The vanilla extract I make came out great, and I'm happy to give some of that away to the friends and let them try it, let them see what they think.
Good job, bud. You were working so hard.